All right, back with a TTM update. Have 16, 17 of them in the box. So, get right to it. First one I already pre-opened. This one had a weird story. Ended up at the neighbor's house. And they let us know that they had it. We went and picked it up, and I'm super glad that I did because it was the return from a private signing that I had gotten. I picked up a couple of Marty Barrett 84s, 284 tops and an 84 Fleer. That's his rookie card. Kind of putting together a couple of the key Red Sox teams of my lifetime. So he was a big part of that 86 team. All right, next one coming from North Texas, Dallas, Texas. All right, so this is a spring training return. I guess you call this mostly a fail from Brandon Nimmo. It looks like a team issued card, and it doesn't look like he signed my trading cards. So, it was worth a shot. Metroplex, Michigan. All right, these have been out for a minute. Greg Bolo on the 66 and the 65 rookie stars. Looks like he signed it in ballpoint. Yeah, I kind of didn't expect to see those ever come back at this point. All right, Tampa, Florida. This one's going to be tennis. Tennis legend Gigi Fernandez. I believe International Tennis Hall of Famer on the Topps Chrome. All right, this one's feeling awful thick, coming from Parts Unknown. Oh, this one's been out for a bit too. From Racing. Justin Allgaier on the Panini Prism, the Optic, a little bit of prep. Those look really nice signed. And two different versions of the 09 Press Pass. It's hard to tell. One's got the blue and one's got the silver. All right, so 4 returns in and representing 3 different sports. All right, everything else from this point on is Hockey Team Challenge stuff. Coming from Fort Myers, Florida. All right, we've got David Emma on the custom card, on his rookie scorecard, and the 91 score. So the 93 was his first NHL card. The 91 score honored him for winning the Hobie Baker Award, which is basically, for lack of a better way of describing it, it's the Heisman for college hockey when he was at Boston College. But he did play for the Bruins. All right, next one coming out of Boston, Mass. Feels like there's some stuff in here. Looks like my letter is there. And we have Reggie Lemlin on that fantastic Bruins Upper Deck set. 91 score and 90 OPG. Next one coming from Boston, Mass. And we've got Don Marcotte on that Upper Deck set again. On the OPG. and 70, I believe that's 77 tops. So 3 of 3 return. Next one coming from Manchester, New Hampshire. For all those Bruins who stayed close to home. Peter Duras on the Pro Set. On the 92 Upper Deck. That looks like 92 tops. And Pro Set again. So 4 of 4 return, Peter Duras. Fort Myers. All right. We got TTM hockey legend Brian Propp on OPG, repping the Bruins. There's that Upper Deck set again. He was on that team, on the team in 90, and picked up a Brian Propp rookie card. So there's the 3 I sent, along with his assortment of other business cards and cigar advertisements and such. So I sent 3 and got my 3 cards back plus 4 others. And I guess he also signed the index card that I had put in for protection. St. Paul, Minnesota. We have Gordy Roberts. Defense for those Bruins. There's that 93 score, 92-93 Fleer Ultra, and on the Pinnacle card. So Gordy Roberts, 3 of 3. All right, another one coming out of Boston, Mass. All right, now we're going right to the top of the food chain here. We've got a 1 of 2 from Bruins legend and Hockey Hall of Famer Cam Neely. This one was care of the team. So I think I sent 2 cards and $10, so must be 10 per. But that Cam Neely on that Upper Deck Bruins set. All right, coming out of Phoenix, Arizona. All right, we've got Jim Schoenfeld on a Buffalo Bruins card. I've got him on one of my Bruins customs. And he was on the club in 83, 84 on the custom index card. Next one coming from South Maine. And we have Eric Weinrich. There he is on the custom card depicting him as part of the Bruins. 92-93 Flair Ultra as a Hartford Whaler. He did not sign the Upper Deck with him as a New Jersey Devil, but he did sign the index card. So, an unconventional 3 of 3. 2 out of the 3 cards plus the protective index card. Next one coming out of Boston, Mass. We have Ken Baumgartner There he is. He was on the Bruins from 97 to 99. There's that Upper Deck set again. The score, 90 score, 91 score. It's a little bit hard to see because he signed blue on his blue uniform with the 91-92 Upper Deck. So 4-4 from Ken Baumgartner. All right, two more. Get multiples from Boston, that makes sense, but the next two are both from Rochester, New York. All right, we've got Jim Weimer on the Pro Set and on OPG. So two of two from Jim Weimer. Next one's feeling kind of skinny, but also from Rochester, New York. All right, we've got Ron Schock. This is a Pittsburgh Penguins card, but he also took the time to sign my Bruins custom note card. So, pretty good batch of returns. Hopefully, they'll keep coming in for everybody. It's a lot more hockey than I've gotten in the last, I don't know, several decades. And excited to see how everybody else is doing. I will talk to you later.